Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Adrian. I work with Coach Alex and Coach Natalie, and we are relationship experts. That's right, we help people all over the world find happiness in love. We help people just like you repair broken relationships. And if you've landed on this YouTube channel, congratulations, you are in the right place. A lot of what we do is one-on-one coaching sessions with people just like you who are confused, who don't know what they need to do next to make things right. And so I find myself every day for 10 hours a day interacting with people by phone, Skype, or email, trying to give advice, pertinent advice based on what they are going through, based on what you are going through. And one of the questions that I see all the time via email or during coaching sessions is this notion of, does my ex still love me? Does he or she still love me? Because after a breakup or a separation, sometimes the meanest things are said, and you have to come to terms with the rejection aspect of it. And it's tremendously difficult because you were in love at some point, you had big plans, a common life project, a future together, and everything comes crumbling down. And you don't recognize the person that you were with, and you're confused. And so you reach out to me, or you're checking out my blog, my YouTube channel, and you have this sense that it is possible because you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're seeing that there are tips and techniques that actually work, and that you can use your brain to somehow take bits and pieces of this knowledge that you see and apply it to your own life. And that's awesome. But then you also have to deal with the possibility that, your ex may not be ready. And you are caught up in this dynamic wondering, does he still love me? Is it still possible? And I want you to know that most of the time after breakups, yes, your partner still loves you. It might sound surprising because they've decided to break up, or you had a big blow-up fight or argument. But the truth of the matter is you don't stop loving someone overnight. And even if you break up, you still care. You still have feelings. You are just disillusioned. You realize that perhaps you're not as compatible as you once thought you were. Or you realize that you have feelings for someone, but you're not happy. You're not in a good place. Your partner may feel like they need to find themselves. And so this leads to a separation. So just because you're going through a breakup does not mean that your partner does not love you anymore. And at the same time, just because your partner still loves you doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to get back together if you don't do the right things. If you don't prove to them that you can be happy together, that they can be happy and flourish while in a relationship with you. So the question isn't so much, does he or does she still love you? The question is, can you be happy together? Can you regain their trust? Can you prove to him or her that you can be happy as a couple? And the beauty of this is that a lot of it falls in your hand. You are in control of your emotional destiny, right? If you do the right things, if you are able to use our tools, the right tools, in the right way, then perhaps you can start to inspire this person again. And they will realize, number one, that yes, they do still love you, that they still have strong feelings for you, but at the same time, you will inspire them. They will want on their own to make things right. They will want to partake, to be a part of your life, because you will have evolved. And that's what this process is all about. That's what I do. I help empower individuals to prove to themselves, to the world around them, and to the person that they love that they're worth it, and that they have a lot to offer. And then the repairing and rebuilding relationship happens on its own as a consequence, of personal development work, of true introspection and action. It's not enough to understand what went wrong. It's not enough to think that you've all of a sudden changed because you've understood what went wrong. No, you have to take action, because it's only through action repeated over time that we create habits, positive habits, that in turn can inspire the person that we love to trust us again, and that to prove that we indeed have changed. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that it provided you with some perspective and that you'll be able to be fueled by what I'm sharing with you today. If you did, like my video, and please share your story in the comment section below. We always love to hear from you, right? We always love to hear about what you are going through, because it's the story of individuals that ultimately make up what we are, what we do. And that's what we can relate to. And that's why I love working with people on a one-to-one basis, where I can fully dive into your life and understand the intricacies of your breakup, why it happened, and what you can do in your day-to-day to turn everything around. So if you want to book a coaching with us so that we can work together, you can do so on the private coaching page at my website, withmyexagain.com. And you can have more information in the description below. I wish you all the very best. Yes, this person probably still loves you. Just make sure that you put yourself in a position where they can realize it. Okay? So I wish you all the best. Keep fighting the good fight. Speak soon.